Hey everyone, welcome to the channel. Today, we are diving into the chilling world of Kona. But we are not just playing, we are on a mission to unlock all the achievements this game has to offer. So buckle up for the tips, secrets, and plenty of surprises. We play as Carl Faubert, a private detective hired by the wealthy industrialist William Hamilton. His remote hunting lodge in northern Canada has been vandalized, and it's our job to figure out what's going on. Sounds simple enough, right? After a long drive, we pull up to this rest stop. Looks peaceful, but this is where we score our first achievement. Of course, I had to goof around for a little bit. I snapped a pic, dropped some coins, opened the bridge, and we were on our way to meet Hamilton at the gas station. But before we got there, things took a turn. The car crash came out of nowhere.
Carl needed to get out of there. The cold and the pain required urgent care.
I checked the other car, but it was empty.
Had taken off. It was still best to check it out and leave nothing to chance. Carl needed help.
Not looking good. After taking a quick photo for evidence, I made my way downtown to the pad to find some help. I found this cabin with some chains and went back to get the car moving again.
Even better than he had hoped. Carl Faubert had succeeded once more and was now on his way to new adventures.
Onwards to the gas station. Here we are at the rendezvous point. We were expecting to meet Hamilton, but what we weren't expecting was the thrilling surprise that awaited us inside. And no, it's not good. We walk in, and boom, there's a body.
Carl had no trouble recognizing his employer. He had been killed.
I snapped a quick photo and started looking for clues.
To figure that out. But only a detective could have noticed that the killer had to have been very close. But the
That's when I heard an explosion. Power's out, and things are about to get even creepier. With the power gun, I grabbed my flashlight and found some instructions on how to open the register. But first, I went outside to check on that explosion.
Maintaining his composure, Carl recalled.
And what the hell is this? Ice. In the middle of the woods. Something seriously strange going on. I followed some wolf tracks and eventually stumbled on a frozen man.
Man fossilized in ice.
Back at the station, I found the customer list and the garage key.
According to that law, it seemed like the whole village owed some money to the general store. Carl was far more interested in the bunch of nearby addresses he had just got.
Time to get the power back on and figure out what's going on here. I grabbed some pliers, fixed the electricity, and bam! We have got power. Now we can explore a little deeper. And I found this crowbar. Not sure what I'll need it for yet, but hey, better safe than sorry. Opened the register and found a post key. Outside in the mailbox, the murder weapon. Things are starting to make sense, but we are just getting started. Next stop, the doctor's clinic.
In spite of Dr. Beaupre's goodwill, the place didn't look much like a physician's office.
Found some medical files. A communist manifesto, because why not?
A communist manifesto. Only a few years ago, this type of a...
And a lantern. Then I headed to the Lishan's house, where I found another frozen body. This time, it triggered a vision. A really strange one that helped me uncover more about what's going on.
The worldly ice had struck again. The woman's hopes and dreams were frozen in eternity.
Found her diary and a hidden vault.
Carl felt the cold slowly dissipate and was brought back to reality. Was this what she was hiding? Moving. What a pleasant activity. Of course, you'll find the record player only to find the records weeks later in some random box.
I snapped a picture for another achievement. As I was following some wolf trails, I found this campsite. While searching around, I came face to face with a wolf. I panicked and used my gun. Yeah, I totally deserve this achievement.
Never thought he would be dancing with the wolves.
Crafted a wired magnet for a couple of achievements and started exploring some cabins in the woods. Picked up an axe, which is a good thing because I was running low on ammo.
Carl felt he needed to protect himself. It was a typical
Inside of this shack, I found
like
this
the ones you
chessboard.
hear about in Quebecois legends. Local lumberjacks used it to rest and twice a day heat up their pea soup.
There are these creepy talismans all over the place. Found a couple of them near campsites. Snapped some photos, because achievements, of course.
Someone had been playing with a crossbow here. A very dangerous game. A bolt could hit someone's tire or their eye.
Treasure maps, random keys and more wolf tracks led me to Roy's house and beyond.
True Catholic always strives to keep lowly temptations resort to petty techniques such as window breaking to find his way in. But the Bedouins had vacated the info about it. Where were the amputated parts? Carl grinned as he pictured a Frankenstein-esque car lying around somewhere made of parts from a dozen different vehicles. The shape of this machine, almost straight out of Star Trek, was out of the ordinary to say the least. It felt like this thing could fly up into space at any moment. It was an indisputable fact that machines like this entailed a level of intellectual finesse.
I found
that
parts for a snowmobile. Finally, we can cover more ground. But before we ride off, I stumbled onto something big. The secret project. Pull the lever, got another achievement.
The machine seemed to work. Carl sent out an SOS.
And struggled with a puzzle for what felt like hours. But hey, we made it through.
Open sesame. So that's where the generator key was hiding.
With the snowmobile ready, I tracked down the final talismans, unlocked some more achievements, and kept pushing through this increasingly strange mystery.
This was a junkman's base of operations. Red metal could sell like hotcakes.
Si tu veux du linge chaud, parce que t'es habillé comme les gars de la bouffe, je dirais pas non à une bonne bouteille. Regarde donc, ça ouvre la bonne.
A wintry atmosphere surrounded the house. The key, which seemed to be meant for us. The track was fresh. That meant the car sunk down just a little while ago. Now where the hell could the passengers... The crossbow bolts had the same origin. Carl was sure of it. If he was to venture... Just one more move and...
Ah, quand on cherche, on trouve. Parce que je t'aime bien, ça.
Another instance of this magic ice. What was this one doing, lying on the ground? of dynamite. A shiver ran down Carl's spine as he glanced over another body trapped in ice. Indeed, the scene was quite... What could these engraved numbers mean? A fresh path suddenly appeared before Carl. The vision slowly faded away, like an icicle melting in the palm of your hand. Welcome to Alibaba's Cave, Lumberjack Edition. Carl's first thought had been a lumber accident. Carl was only beginning to understand the horror which had swept his soul. Trying to communicate with him, or was it simply the result of happenstance? Carl was becoming increasingly convinced that this was not normal hunting. The game that seems like this place was long deserted. Just one more move for black to checkmate white.
Things peaked when I found this frozen man with ear antlers. After seeing his vision, he came back to life, so I did what everybody would do. I shot him and I fed him. And I ran to a nearby boat, but that's not the end of it. I did everything again, but without driving, smoking, shooting. It was really boring and turned my game into a walking simulator, so I'm not going to show you the footage. But here's when I got the achievements. See you around for another video.